What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Nick here, and today I reveal my predictions for the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view known as the Elimination Chamber, presented by HULU TV and Movies. Come TV with us. And we also actually send a special thanks to No Wyld for No Airs, the official Elimination Chamber theme song, and it is off the album NoMads, available now on iTunes and Spotify. Alright guys, we're going to kick things off with a handicap match as Dolph Ziggler takes on the team of Kalisto and Apollo Crews. This rivalry has been going on for weeks, all because of this metamorphosis that Dolph Ziggler has had, which honestly, I think it was a little too late for Dolph Ziggler to start to do this metamorphosis, but you know what? It happened. So honestly, I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler on this one because 2-on-1 may seem unfair, but as we've seen in the past, Dolph Ziggler has a tendency to thrive on handicap matches. So I'm going with Dolph Ziggler on this one. Alright guys, and now we move on to a match that we saw a few weeks ago on SmackDown Live, as the Viper Randy Orton, the 2017 Royal Rumble winner, takes on Luke Harper. Now of course, last night on SmackDown Live, Luke Harper challenged Randy Orton to a match this Sunday at the Elimination Chamber, and sure enough, the Viper Randy Orton accepted the challenge, and this whole thing started when Randy Orton joined the Wyatt family back in October. You know what? Honestly, Randy Orton being in the Wyatt family, you know what? Hey, you know what? He's been in a few groups in the past, so honestly, this could be this probably was the best move for Randy Orton. But you know what? In this case, I'm gonna go with Luke Harper on this one because Luke Harper believes that Orton took Luke Harper's family away from him. And I think that if Luke Harper were to beat Randy Orton, I think that Luke Harper might want back into the Wyatt family, but who knows? All right, guys. Now we move on to the first of 3 women's division matches that we have on the card, as Becky Lynch goes one-on-one with the return with Mickie James. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch on this one because Mickie James said that ever since she left the WWE in 2010. She's had 7 long years of built-up frustration and rage and all of that built up inside her, and she said that she was gonna unleash it on Becky Lynch. But Becky Lynch had another opinion. She believed that when her belief is when things get tough, when the competition got tough for Mickie James, she left. For Becky Lynch, whenever the competition gets tough, she goes on through. And this Sunday, she says that she's going to go through Mickie James. So you know what? That I would say that's overconfident, but it is not. But only time will tell. So I'm going with Becky Lynch on this one. Alright guys, now we move on to the second women's division match. This one is for the SmackDown Women's Championship, as Alexa Bliss defends the title against Naomi. Now of course Naomi has had time off from the ring due to injury, but she's back, stronger than ever, and I think that that she's gonna take the title. So I'm gonna go with Naomi on this one. Alright guys, from there we move on to that SmackDown Tag Team Division, as American Alpha defends the SmackDown Tag Team Championship in a tag team turmoil against the Ascension, the Usos, the Vaudevillains, Breezango, and Beauty and the Man Beast, Heath Slater and Rhino. Now of course, ever since American Alpha won the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, they've defeated every tag team on SmackDown Live, such as the Ascension, the Usos, Slater and Rhino, Breezango, the Vaudevillains, and of course the Wyatt family as well. And of course the Headbangers as well. But anyway, we have this tag team turmoil. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna have to say the Usos, because they've had this different side of them that we never thought we would ever see again. The last time we saw the Usos with this much potential, with this much confidence, was when they made their debut. So I think like 8 years ago or something like that, 10 or something like that. But anyway, yeah, that was the last time we ever saw the Usos with that much confidence. So I'm gonna go with the Usos on this one. Alright guys, now we move on to our third and final women's division match, as Nikki Bella goes one-on-one with Natalya. Now this whole thing started way back at Survivor Series back in November of last year, where there was where Nikki Bella was supposed to be the captain for Team SmackDown Live in the traditional Survivor Series Raw vs. SmackDown Live women's tag team match. Unfortunately, someone had attacked Nikki Bella from behind, and so Natalya took over as the team captain. Nikki Bella had thought that it was Carmella. She thought it was Carmella, considering the fact that Carmella had so much hate for Nikki Bella. But Carmella admitted to the world that it was Natalya, and of course Natalya did admit it, and the rivalry just went on for weeks, and it now leads to this Sunday. You know what? I'm gonna have to say Nikki Bella, because Natalya, she's too overconfident, and as we all know, when you're overconfident, it ends up being turned against you. So I'm gonna go with Nikki Bella on this one. Alright guys, it is now time for our main event. It is the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship, as John Cena defends the WWE Championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, the Eater of Worlds Bray Wyatt, The Miz, and the Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose. Now, for those of you who are not aware of the rules of the Elimination Chamber match, the rules are simple. There will be four superstars will be locked inside each individual pot. Then the two remaining superstars will start the match. There will be six referees. There'll be one inside the chamber to officiate the match, one to open and close the chamber, and then the remaining 4 will open and close the individual pods that are made of Plexon glass. It's said to be the strongest glass in the world. Every 5 minutes thereafter, another superstar enters the match. This match will go on until all 6 superstars have entered the match. Elimination occurs by pinfall or submission inside the ring. A fall cannot happen outside of the ring. It must take place inside the ring. Now, of course, you can use the chamber as your ally. You can, but it can also be used as your enemy. When you are eliminated, you are to return to the locker room. The last superstar standing will become WWE Champion and will defend the championship in the main event of WrestleMania 33 against Randy Orton. You know what? This is actually one of those matches where there is a lot of potential here. You know, out of all of them, out of every single superstar in this match, I would estimate it that these superstars have at least maybe 20 titles with them. I'm not sure, but yeah, but let's see, but you know what, I'm gonna go on my calculator on my phone just really quick, just to see how many titles they have. So John Cena is a 16-time world champion, 5-time United States champion, 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion, 2-time World Tag Team Champion. So right there, that's 25 titles that John Cena has held. Alright, Bray Wyatt, the SmackDown Tag Team titles. AJ Styles, the only title that he's won in WWE was the WWE Championship. The Miz, 6-time Intercontinental Champion. I think he's won the United States title twice, I believe. And then of course the tag team titles he's won like 3 times. And then of course the WWE Championship once. And now Dean Ambrose, 2-time Intercontinental Champion, a former US champion, and a former WWE champion. So a combined right now that's a combined 43 titles that these men have 43 championships. Sorry, I can't even talk. But 43 championships between these 6 superstars. The only superstar that hasn't won a championship is Baron Corbin. The only thing that he has won was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, of course, when it comes to the chamber, the 2 superstars who start the match, the possibilities are endless. It could be John Cena against Baron Corbin, or AJ Styles against The Miz, or even Bray Wyatt against Dean Ambrose, or AJ Styles against The Miz, John Cena against Bray Wyatt. You know, the possibilities are endless. All I know is that all 6 of these superstars will never be the same ever. We all know that. You know what? I'm gonna have to say Dean Ambrose on this one because he's the Intercontinental the Intercontinental Champion. If he survives the Elimination Chamber, that will make him the 2nd man in history to hold both the WWE Championship and the Intercontinental Championship at the same time. The first superstar to do so was in 1990, WrestleMania 6, where, and I think I did this as part of my hashtag WWE Throwback Thursday or Flashback Friday. I'm not so sure, but Hulk Hogan defended the WWE Championship against the Ultimate Warrior, who was defending the Intercontinental title. It was champion against champion, title for title, WrestleMania 6, 1990, live from the Toronto Sky Dome in Toronto. And of course, the Ultimate Warrior had won that match, making him the first superstar in history to hold both the Intercontinental Championship and the WWE Championship. So I think Dean Ambrose can do it. I'm going with Dean Ambrose on this one. Alright guys, well that is it for the Elimination Chamber predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please post in the comments below on your predictions. Who you guys think is gonna win these matches. And be sure to like this video and share it with your friends and family, and subscribe and bell me for more WWE and Yu-Gi-Oh opening videos. And also be sure to check me out on Twitter. I will have links in the description below so you guys can check me out. And be sure to subscribe to the WWE Network, because when you do, for new subscribers only, you will get the rest of February and March, and you will get the rest of February and the beginning of March for free, including the SmackDown Live pay-per-view, the Elimination Chamber, which will be live this Sunday from Phoenix, Arizona, and you will also get the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, FastLane, which will be Sunday, March 5th, where Goldberg, as just announced this past Monday on Raw, Goldberg will get a championship match for the first time in a decade. He will have a title match. He will be challenging Kevin Owens for the WWE Universal Championship. So if you guys have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And on that, this is your boy Nick here, signing off.